Everybody, this is Steve with Smitty's Fly Box. It's winter time and we're tying some dry midges. So this box, I sent materials that you can tie a lot of different varieties, combinations of midges, from a Griffith's gnat over here to a Buffalo midge or a mating midge or a CDC adult midge. So use your imagination there and put some stuff together. For this particular video, I'm going to show you how to tie this Buffalo midge, which is a hatch we get here in Utah. A little bit bigger style midge that happens on the Provo River and some of the other rivers around here, but it will cross over to really anywhere midges are hatching. So I'm going to show you how to tie it. We're using 8/0 thread, and this is a size 20 hook. So I'm just going to start by attaching my thread. Let's see if we can zoom in there a little bit more. Okay, so I'm just going to lay down a little layer of thread back here, back to the tie-in point, and then let's come right back to about an eye length behind the eye, about right there. Now I'm going to take some of this gray poly yarn, and you just got to take a minute and break some down and get a little clump, stretch it out, and really all you need is a clump of about 20 or so of these fibers, and just tie it in right there, just behind the eye of the hook, and just hold that with your left hand nice and tight and tie that down. Let's go about halfway, right in there. Okay, now I'm going to take this back clump right here and just try to gather it. I got one stray there. Let's get rid of him. Let's take this back clump and just twist it almost as tight as we can, and then you're going to fold it over right there at the back of the hook like that, and it'll twist up on itself. So you kind of have to judge how long you want that shuck, somewhere in there. Okay, now I'm not going to tie clip this off. Let's just tie that down coming forward. Let's fold it back over and make sure it's laying right along the top of the fly like that. So we had just take our whiting hackle here, and I just got the stem. I'm going to secure that in right there so I've got a good tie-in point. And let's come right back. Let's tie in a little strand of peacock, just one single strand. Like that. We'll start with our peacock. We're just going to make 3 or 4 turns right here just to build up a little thorax. Like that. We'll tie that off. Okay. And let's take our hackle. Let's make about 2 turns with hackles all. Hold that right with our right hand, drop our thread over with our left hand about 3 times. Trim that off. Now let's just make a couple turns like that. I'm actually going to go right through, back through just for a second there, and it helps secure all that in. All right, now we've got this out the back and this out the front. Let's just match those up and pull them tight. And we'll secure those down and tie those to the hook like that. Okay. Let's just pull everything back and make a couple turns underneath and come back on top. Now I can trim off this to give it that little midge look out the front. Okay, now we can just whip finish